Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday's meditation with me, Jill Pulowski, at Vitalia in Strongsville, Ohio. So happy to have you here with me today. So, October brings a lot of things. It brings a lot of holidays. This is kind of when holiday season starts, I feel, with Halloween, and there is a holiday that is celebrated in India called Diwali, and it is the Festival of Lights. And it is a time, of course, to celebrate bringing light into the darkness. It is a time, of course, to celebrate with food and delicious treats and fireworks and all the beauty that lights bring, beautiful colors and things like that. So if you're not familiar with the holiday, it is a beautiful one because it's so full of color and light. And I love the fact that they believe that this holiday, in showing all of those lights or setting lanterns out, brings light into the darkness. So brings light into maybe some dark days, any sadness or grief. We can look at it in many different ways. So today's meditation is kind of going to be based on that, bringing the light into the darkness, or lighting the candle so the darkness goes away. And when we think of darkness, it can be related to so many different things. It can literally be a dark night, a dark house. You see Halloween horror movies, and everything's always dark and scarier when the lights are out. Or it could be the darkness that we see in the world, the hate and the anger and the sadness and all of those things that are not so bright. It could even mean the darkness within ourselves. Maybe we have feelings of depression and sadness and anxiety that feels dark within our own souls and our own spirits. So today's meditation will allow us to bring light into whatever situation we are seeing or that we feel like we are in. Bringing light to those darkest days, the days where we feel like, I just can't do it anymore. The darkness into the world, or bring the light into the darkness of the world as we look on TV and see all the tragedy and things that are happening around us that we don't really have that much control over, but it sticks with us because it's in front of our face and it's hard not to think about. So we're going to focus on that light within us and sending it out to the rest of the world and everybody that needs a little bit of brightness. Before we begin, as always, we will take some time to breathe, because that's so important, bringing the light into our lungs with some breath. And then we will find some movement in our body to lighten up those tight muscles. And then we will bring light into our minds and in our hearts in our meditation practice. So of course, let's start by finding that nice posture in your chair, sitting up straight with both feet flat on the floor. Always remember you want your feet flat on the floor, not crossed at the ankles, not crossed at the knees, so the blood can flow as you breathe from all of your organs into all of your extremities. That is really, really important and helps with so many different things in our health. So sitting up straight, find that nice posture, stacking your head over your heart and your heart over your hips. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And just for a moment, feel your body. So close your eyes for a moment and feel your body. Feel the feet on the floor. Feel the backs of the legs on the bottom of the chair. Feel the buttocks on the bottom of the chair. Feel your lower back supported by the back of the chair. And feel your hands resting on your lap or on the chair, Feel maybe the spine supported again by the back of the chair. And just be present in your own body. As we find that present within us, we'll begin to find the breath. And starting with the navel, take a deep breath in, fill the lungs until you can feel that breath coming into the throat. And then slowly empty the breath, puffing out the belly until the lungs are empty. And then continue as slowly as you can, filling up little by little until you can't fit any more breath into the lungs. And then slowly emptying all the air out. Good, breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good, one more time, nice big inhale. Let all that breath go. And continue to breathe, feeling the body relax. And take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, turn your head to one side. Look over one shoulder, feeling a gentle stretch in your neck. And coming back to center, and then over to the other shoulder. Good. Move the head with the breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good job. Come on back to center. We're going to inhale, looking up, chin to the ceiling. Exhale, looking down towards your lap. Stretch the back of the neck. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Once more, breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Come on back to center. Shake out those shoulders a little bit. Make sure you're nice and loose. Make sure the neck is nice and loose. And then we can go ahead and lose that perfect posture and get ready to sit back and relax before we step into our meditation. So go ahead, maybe lean back in your chair. Feet stay flat on the floor. We don't ever want to lose that. Maybe we slouch down a little bit. Maybe the head goes back if that feels good. So find something that feels good for you, whatever posture you want to be in. If it feels good to sit straight the whole time, that's okay too. But we want to just make sure the body is relaxed in some way. We don't want to force anything as we're sitting up tall or maybe engaging the core. So just let the body relax, sink in, close your eyes. Let the eyes gently shut. Soften your jaw by taking the teeth apart from each other in the mouth. Let your arms rest. Let your mind rest. Begin to feel that gentle movement of your breath as the body relaxes deeper and deeper. The eyes are closed, the jaw is softened, the body is relaxed. The breath is moving steady. And clear the mind of all thoughts and chatter. And listen to the sound of my voice. As we allow ourselves to feel relaxed in the body and the mind, begin to visualize a darkness that you see within yourself. Maybe it's a moment of bad luck that you feel like you're having, or any struggles that you feel like you're having. Maybe it's a health issue that just seems to not go away. Maybe it's in our mind, that darkness of feeling depressed or anxious. Whatever it is within yourself, begin to visualize that darkness. What does that look like to you when you think about the darkness that you hold? And let it come to light however it appears. Maybe it looks like a monster. Maybe the light is just gone and we see only black. Allow yourself to feel the energy of that darkness and how easy it is for it to take over your mind and your spirit. And sit with that feeling for a moment. And then very slowly, begin to let the light appear. Whatever that looks like to you. Maybe you feel your body leaving, or you feel the things in your body leaving. And allowing yourself to feel lighter physically. Maybe you can see that depression, the sadness, the bad luck, the anxiety, floating away from the body, and how the body and the mind changes when it leaves. Maybe we visually see light, like sunbeams coming in towards you, shining light upon you to allow the darkness to leave. And feel the light coming in. And notice how that feels in the body, in the mind, the spirit, in the heart. If the darkness is grief, allow the heart to open to that light. Maybe your light looks like the fireworks of Diwali, lighting up the whole sky. Noticing how the light can transform the feeling. Notice how you feel, how you look when the light comes in. Notice the glow across your skin that illuminates your face. The glow and the openness of your heart center. The warmth of the light. The embrace of the light. And then come back into the darkness. And this time, allow yourself to see the darkness of the world. Maybe in your mind's eye, we see it playing like a movie in our mind, all the things that we see on TV every day, all the things that you know that's going on in your community that brings sadness and fear. All the things in the world that we see coming down every time we turn the news on. And then I want you to feel the deepest love in your heart. Love like you've never felt before. All the love that you have within you, in your heart, in your mind, in your spirit, your soul. Look deep for that light and that love. And visualize yourself sending that love to all of those people who are suffering, to all the people that have gone through some kind of tragedy, to all the destruction in the world that we've seen on TV. And feel yourself sending that love and that light. And begin to let the darkness become brighter. For all those people all over the world, next door, wherever it is you are sending it. And visualize those people opening their arms and receiving that light and that love and that hope that things will change, that something better will come out of something that was heartbreaking. That something good will come out of something bad. Send out as much love and light as you can. Feel it deep into your bones. That overwhelming feeling of love in your heart. Notice how that feels for you to be able to send love and light. And notice how it feels for the ones receiving it and how desperately they need that hope. Allow yourself to feel very deeply. See the whole world lit up with light, with all the goodness. With all the hope that we could ever imagine. And feeling that change. Feeling that peace. And come back to the darkness one more time. And this time, think of somebody that you know, someone that you love, someone in your life, a friend, a neighbor, a family member, a loved one, who is struggling, someone who needs a little extra love and light and hope in their hearts. And see that person with darkness around them. See that person with that black cloud just hovering over their heads. Visualize them in darkness. And feel what that darkness feels like, how heavy it is. The weight of the darkness. And then allow your heart to open once more, sending love and light to that person in your life. Maybe even visualizing whatever situation they are in turning around, bringing joy and love and hope to them. You see the light surrounding them, the beams of light coming down, enveloping them in light. And see how they feel now, with hope and love in their hearts. See the smile on their face, the joy within, knowing that you were able to give them something, some hope, some guidance, some support, and whatever it is that is leading them to darkness. Sit with this feeling for a moment. And then allow yourself to come back, being present in this moment, feeling yourself sitting in your chair, your feet on the floor, your body supported. Feel the gentle movement of your breath. And continue to feel the light that surrounds you, that is within you, that is all around you. Allow your breath to begin to deepen. Invite in some special movement to your fingers, soft and gentle movement, wiggling your fingers, waking up your hands. Bring in some movement to your toes, moving your toes inside of your shoes, waking up the feet. Let your head gently rock from side to side as we wake up the head and the neck. And then come back to that nice seated position in your chair. And sit up tall, feet on the floor, stacking your head over your heart and your heart over your hips. Relaxing the shoulders, and feeling that light still through the body. And together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long, slow breath out. And allow your eyes to open. And coming back to this space that we share together. Many times in our lives, we will be faced with darkness, whether it's grief or sadness or loss or depression. But we can always look towards the light. There's always light at the end of every tunnel. No matter how scary it is to be in that dark tunnel, we might move through it quickly. It might be miles and miles and miles long. But there's always light. There's always something to look forward to. There's always hope there waiting. So at any time you feel yourself in this time of darkness, whether it's the world or your personal life, there's an end to the darkness, and light will always be there to hold you, to support you, and to protect you. Thank you for joining me today for this meditation practice, and I hope that throughout this week you continue to shine your light. I'll see you next week.